all the steps here. Okay, welcome to our Monday night Team Flex Force team call. And I'm super excited to see those of you that are making it a priority to be on live. And I do know that it is an extra, like we always record because I understand like life, right? Like when I was working full time, other calls and stuff, like I could never be on the National Wake Up Call live, but there is something to be said about being on live if you can make it work. So I recognize that some of you guys have to make a sacrifice or, you know, work something out with your husband or whatever to make that happen. And so I'm going to get back to doing live giveaways for people that are on live, obviously. So that will always come at the end of the call. You do have to be on live to like claim it. Okay, so let's start out with 80 lives have been changed already in July, and we still have a full 48 hours plus some. It's huge, you guys. So whatever your goal is, know that whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. I know it's so cliche, but it's true. If your goal is to, you know, help 3 more people, you're not even on the board yet, you can totally do it. If your goal is to whatever, I'm not gonna coming up with stuff on the fly. So anyways, I want to give a big shout out to Cynthia, Amy, Danielle, Emmy, Kathy, Morgan, Michelle, and Emmy again, because she got her husband to Success Club too, for hitting their business non-negotiable and locking in Success Club. But amazing job helping change a life. If you're a part of this board, it's huge. Congratulations. Emmy is our top team volume producer this week with my second and third CVCs, and Juanita everybody had over 200 TV, and TV is defined at the bottom. We had that big team call about volume. If volume is confusing to you, watch that team call for sure. And that might be one that you come back to, because as you grow in your business, it will mean more to you as you grow. Danielle was my PS Coach's top residual income top earner for last week. That means just in team cycle bonus, which again is covered on that volume team call. News for the week: we have 11 new coaches added this week. I will copy and paste this in the chat too, but I've been getting so many questions about what the training is for new coaches. It's this link. I shouldn't really even need to put it in the chat because, oh, it's gonna open, crap. Because it's real, I made it easy on purpose to like say, and even if you're like, well, I don't have like a new coach right now, like save it, like align your goals with the universe, like meet the universe halfway, like have it saved so that when you do have a working coach that comes on, you have the training like ready to go. You know what I mean? Ready to send them. Okay. Promo codes. You have a couple of more days to use, or for not to use, you know what I mean? Words are hard. Like hashtag pregnant and dumb over here, but you know what I mean? Everybody was given 3 promo codes, and then we're doing that promo codes like ring the bell in the team page, and that will shut down on July 31st at midnight when the promo codes expire. So make sure you're really talking about those in your stories and creating that FOMO. Speaking of that, if you are pushing to lock in Success Club by the end of the month and you want to be in a push thread, please either text me or message me, and I will put you in a group chat with the other girls doing that too. Jamie Ennis and I are running that, and we love seeing girls. We see so many girls or guys, I guess, pull it out and hit Success Club and hit that business non-negotiable. But the promo codes for our team, like fun giveaway, I have like a really fun prize I've put together for that. That will expire July 31st. Also know that when you sign up a new coach, or if you're a new coach on this call, you, within 30 minutes of signing up, you get promo codes now, which is so cool. And those you get 30 days from sign up to use. So that's really cool. If you guys have more questions about that, check out the FAQ. And then this is our Success Club 10 gift for this month. If you hit Success Club 10, you'll get one of these Save Water, Drink Champagne, super cute bags that I absolutely love from one of my favorite companies. So there's lots of time if you want that bag, make it happen. Okay, let's get to the meat of tonight. We have Mechaela, guest speaker, tonight, and she is going to drop some serious truth bombs and just lay it all out for us. I'm so excited that she is here with us tonight. You guys, Mechaela's a freaking boss. She's a former teacher. She went Emerald on her first day as a coach and hit Diamond her first month as a coach, and she's never dropped that Diamond rank. That's freaking huge. And she averages between Success Club 60 and 80. She did that her first 6 months as a coach. She's a success starter, so meaning she hit Success Club her first 3 months, obviously. And now she's a Success Club All-Star, meaning she's hit Success Club every single month consecutively for a year. So she's a boss. And I think I just saw that you're just are in the middle of a move too. So thank you for hanging out with us tonight. I'm going to unmute you and make you the spotlight here. Oh, I should have unmuted you first. Maybe you can unmute yourself.
Let me see. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Take it away, girl. Thank you for being here.
Woo! Okay, guys. So before we get started, I always start off every single call this way. I do cuss a lot. So if you have kiddos, which I think a lot of you guys do because you guys are mom bosses, you guys need to plug in headphones because I will curse throughout the entire call. But I'm not going to go too much into my story because I honestly want this call to be for you guys. And I want you guys to have this fire just lit within you after this call. And talking about me and my story, I don't think we'll do that enough. So I'm really going to try to help you guys to shift your mindset and think about things a little bit differently in your business. Because as great as some of those accolades sounded when Rachel was reading them off, it also doesn't talk about all the hard shit that I went through in this business. Just to go through it super quick, I've yo-yo dieted. I've tried every fad diet. I've gained 70 pounds. I've lost 90. I've gained it back. So I've done that probably 5 or 6 times since my parents got divorced in high school. I played high school basketball and softball, so I'm a sports fanatic. And I thought I could eat the same shit that I could when I was playing sports in high school, and I couldn't. So just, I've always been that yo-yo dieter, okay? And I came into Beachbody because I was a depressed, burnt out, 75 plus pounds heavier teacher. So I gained 75 pounds teaching, dug myself into $40,000 of credit card debt because I was trying to buy things to make me look and feel pretty because I was so burnt out and didn't even feel like myself in my profession. I've been with my boyfriend the past 4.5 years. We just got our first place together, which is so surreal. So just, it's crazy where life is now. And if you would have told me 1.5 years ago that I would be right here as a full-time coach, as a diamond, PS, which is not the norm, but I'm going to explain to you why I'm a full-time coach who's a diamond, because I do things in my business that have allowed for me to do this, okay? And just so you guys know, I have had 7 coaches quit back in October and November when I thought I was going to quit this business. And it was this call right here that I'm going to give to you guys tonight that kept me in the business. And it's a bunch of different things that I have learned as a coach. None of this is going to be new. It's not all made by me. I've taken this from other calls and trainings and podcasts, and I put it all together because it's the call that I needed to give to myself so that I didn't throw in the towel. Because I had 3 diamonds quit. I had the girls who were my best friends all leave at the same time, and it really tested my belief. It tested my belief in not only this business, but in myself. So I want you guys to know that as great as all those things were, I have had a lot of hardships in this business just in the past 1.5 years, but I'm so grateful for those things because it's led me to be right here as a full-time coach, which is still the funnest thing in the world to say. Okay, let's dive in. Woo! Share. Okay. Sorry if I just like blew your eardrums out with how loud I just fucking screamed. Sorry. Okay. Can you guys see my screen okay? Yay, awesome. All right, so this call is all about belief in success, because without belief, you will not be successful. And as I said, you guys, this is the call that I needed and that I still kind of give to myself every single week, okay? So I hope that you guys have like pens, pencils, highlighters, whatever the fuck you need, have it ready, because I want you guys to be taking notes, because you need to come back to this and then kind of use this call as your weekly mantra, or like, I don't know, just a way to give yourself these affirmations, because I have to do this consistently, because you will have clients, coaches, and people who are going to quit. You're going to go through highs and lows in your business, and these things help me to get out of that valley, okay? All right, let's dive in. So this right here was from one of my favorite team calls that I had ever been on. It was with Christina Delgado, who I absolutely love, one of the few coaches who I do follow. She had put this on a call, and it's actually what I have printed out. It's actually right here next to me. I look at this every single day. I want you guys to really look at the words that are picked in here. And then I did kind of switch around some because I'm a big word person. These are all prerequisites to being successful in this business. And understand that this is a prerequisite. So you have to have all of these things in order to be successful in this business and in life, truly. Number one, you can articulate your why. If your why does not make you cry, it's not strong enough. Because I did not want to wake up at 3:30 a.m. and do my workouts before I taught. P.S. I taught and was the lead of 8 committees. So I was working 60 to 80 hours each week teaching. So when you tell me you're too busy, it's horseshit. Just telling you right now, because we're all fucking busy. And it's not this awesome badge of honor, but I never let busy stop me from what I wanted to accomplish in this business. And it was my why that kept me waking up at 3:30 every morning to be where I am today. My why is that I can walk downstairs in this house that I'm going to make cute ass babies with my boyfriend with. I'm so fucking pumped to make babies. God, I just want to be pregnant so bad. Okay, this is getting so off tangent, but you guys, I literally would visualize this every single morning. When I would be sitting in my bed, I didn't want to go to teaching. I don't want to start crying, God damn it. But I was in such a deep depression as a teacher. I completely lost myself. I lost my faith. I couldn't even recognize the person that I was turning into. And I had every excuse in the book, and it was my why that woke me up. It was my why that kept me doing the things that I didn't want to do. And it was to be able to walk down the stairs on a Tuesday at 10 o'clock and walk downstairs and play with my babies. Not have to go to work, not have them get the burnt out, exhausted, mean-spirited mechaela or mom. My why makes me cry every single time. It's to be a fully present mother, because that is my dream job, is to be a kick-ass mom. I love Beachbody coaching. I'm obsessed with my job, but my dream job is to be a kick-ass mom. So my why makes me cry. If you don't have a why that literally makes you tear up, it's not strong enough. So you've got to figure that shit out, because it's a prerequisite, okay? Number 2, you believe. If you don't believe in yourself, if you don't believe in this business, you're going nowhere. And that goes into number 3. You have to make a decision that you are willing to get uncomfortable. You have to get uncomfortable, you guys. This business will make you step out of your comfort zone. Fun fact, I'm terrified of public speaking. Petrified. I have struggled with my speech my entire life. I couldn't even speak as a kid. I would literally convulse and I couldn't get words out. I've been in every kind of speech therapy. You want to know why I'm talking the way that I am today? Is because I dreamed of being a teacher. And I knew I had to talk to people to do my job. So I asked my parents, can you please help to pay for speech therapy, which they didn't have the money for, but they made it happen, because I told them, Mom, Dad, I have to be a teacher. I have to. You have to get uncomfortable if you want to get to a place that you desire. If you want that life of freedom, if you crave whatever your why is, you have to get uncomfortable. You have to do the shit that scares you. And then you have to be relentlessly consistent. Relentlessly. Remember, guys, these words are really Like I chose specific words to go with certain things because you have to be relentlessly consistent. Because if you're not, someone else is. And I always kind of think about it in that way. If I don't wake up at 3:30, someone else is. What if my dream coach, like my next Michaela, like my next rock star, because I think of myself as a rock star, what if my next Michaela was going to watch my stories that morning and I didn't press play because I was tired? Or I just stayed up late, I wanted to have sex and I had shit to do, right? You have to be consistent though, you guys, because your next rock star coach, your dream tribe is out there and they are watching you. But also, this is a hard one for me. You have to be patiently persistent. Patiently persistent. Being somebody who's very goal driven, I don't like waiting for things because I like to work my ass off and then hit the goal and then keep on going. In this business, it doesn't work that way. I'm patiently being persistent in becoming the coach that I crave to attract. I don't have my dream tribe yet, but I will. I absolutely know that I will. You need to rule your mindset. Remember, these are all prerequisites to be successful. You have to rule your mindset or else you will quit this business, you guys. You will quit your health and fitness journey. You will continue to yo-yo diet or go into whatever spiral or vicious cycle you've been in if you do not rule your mindset. You have to. You are a CEO. That's a prerequisite. If you don't think you are, you're just probably a discount coach, honestly. You take messy action and you learn as you go. I have been told this from day one. And for those of you who might not know, Kate's my upline coach. So Kate Schultes is my coach who had brought me into the business. And she told me from day one, this is a do, then learn business. And I've always remembered that. This is a do, then learn business. So you have to take messy action and learn as you go. It's a prerequisite to be successful in this business. And most importantly, being a 3, I have a hard time with this one because I like to accomplish everything. That's just how I am. But you grow into your goals. I was projected with where I was at goal-wise. I was going to be a 7-star diamond at the end of last year. Am I a 7-star diamond? Nope, I'm a diamond coach. You grow into your goals. But I didn't let that stop me, okay? So this is really important. I keep this list right here because I have to look at these things daily. I have to have these things in front of me because I always have to know that I need to have these things ingrained within me in order to achieve the things that I want to achieve in this business. Okay? All right. Now, let's talk a little bit about priorities and sacrifice. And I'm definitely more of a tough love person, so I'm sorry if you're like, if your heart's pounding it and you're like, fuck, God, she's like really coming at me hard right now. But I want you guys to understand just how fucking capable you are. And this call, I hope, will help you to feel that strength and to know that you can do this, okay? First off, you are who you surround yourself with. This is huge, you guys. Surround yourself with positive, like-minded people. Surround yourself with people who light your fire and don't dull it. When I had those 7 coaches quit back in last October, I really looked inward, you guys, and I thought, what did I do wrong? P.S. I was not getting results. I wasn't being proof of the product. And I was half-assing my journey. So who was I attracting? Half-assed people. That sounds so weird. But it's true, you guys. Like, I was being a Carla complainer, Debbie Downer, Edna fucking excuses. I was letting myself throw this constant pity party for me being the busiest teacher and just, I let those things consume me. And that's what I was talking about on my stories. So who do you think were the people who I was attracting during that season of my business? The same people. So you have to remember that you are who you surround yourself with, but also what you are projecting is also what you are going to attract. That's something really, really important, you guys. Also, you need to reevaluate your priorities. What do you want to accomplish? I had the excuses for so long of I don't have time to work out. I work 60 to 80 hours every single week. I don't have time to go to the gym. Well, we have workouts where you could do from right here, right? So you need to realize, what do you want to accomplish? And the fact that you need to realize, like with your priorities, guys, that your actions need to align with your goals or your priorities. Your actions need to align with your goals and or priorities. If you want to be a top 10 coach, sending 15 reach outs a day is not going to get you there. Just saying. Sorry, but like that's like the tough love in me. If you want to be a top 10 coach, you need to show up as a top 10 coach every fucking day. Not when you feel like it, not when it's convenient for you. You got to do it every day. So you have to have those actions align with your goals. Because if you tell Rachel, you know, I really want to be like a top 10 coach. I want to be elite. And you send maybe 5, 10, 15 invites a day, maybe 3 days a week. You are not acting like an elite coach. So that's what I mean by having your actions align with your goals and your priorities. If you want to lose 80 pounds, which I do, I can't work out when I feel like it. I got to fucking do it every day. I need to commit to a nutrition plan. You have to have your actions align with your goals. Okay. All right. Next thing. What are you willing to give up to accomplish your goals? I knew I didn't have time for this business when I started it. How could I make the time? That's the question that I asked myself next. Shit, I don't have a lot of time. I barely have time to have sex with my boyfriend. Like, when am I going to fit in this business? And I realized we always watched a show together. Always. Whether it be Game of Thrones, Grey's, like I watched 10,000 shows. So I realized, okay, sorry, babe, but I can't watch Netflix for the next year. I haven't watched Netflix for a year and a half, fun fact. But I had big fucking goals. So I stopped watching Netflix. I stopped watching Game of Thrones with him. And also I used to go to happy hour every single Thursday with my colleagues, with my fellow teacher friends. That stopped. I had to use that time to move my business forward because I didn't have a lot of it. So what are you willing to give up and sacrifice in order to accomplish your goals? Okay, that's huge. You have to ask yourself these questions and think of these things every single week, you guys. All right. Now, here's where the excuses come into play, okay? Now, these are all things that I have thought in this business. These are all the reasons why I haven't been successful. Well, she got lucky. My coach, Kate, hit 6 figures in 6 months. Fun fact. She went top 10 her first year. Well, she just got lucky, and she got people who wanted to like run the business, and she just got lucky. Well, I don't have enough followers. No one's saying yes. What the fuck? I'm reaching out to 100 people a day. No one's saying yes. Well, I'm not fit enough. That's probably why people don't want to sign up with me, because I have roles and shit. I'm just not a leader. And I keep having coaches who quit, and I'm not a leader. This is not the right business for me. Do I sound too salesy? Is it too aggressive when I ask somebody to like join my boot camp? Is that weird? I don't know if it's coming off weird, but I just don't have enough time. I'm the lead of 7 committees. I'm too fucking tired. I'm exhausted. And my boyfriend and my family do not support this business, which, fun fact, they didn't at all. They did not support me whatsoever with this. And this just isn't happening fast enough. How annoyed were you listening to me talk like that? Every single one of those things right there were my excuses as to why I wasn't successful. But the funnest part about this list, and what I do love about this list, is that every single one of those has a solution. Every single one of those. And P.S., my coach, Kate, did not get lucky. She showed up every day. She did this shit every day, even on the days when she didn't feel like it. Every single one of those has a solution. Okay? So you might be telling yourself some of those things, and I get it. We all have kind of been through one of those things at least at one point during this business. But what are you going to do to get out of that funk? Okay? All right. Now, I'm going to go into something because I thought those things for a very long period of my business. And I had read this in one of my PD books, and it really, really stuck with me. And I wanted to share it with you guys because I do have regrets in this business. And what's so fascinating about regret is that it's the second most powerful emotion to love. We experience regret every single day. But if we process regret correctly, regret can be used as leverage to make bigger and bolder decisions in the future. Now I'm going to break that down a little bit, okay? Regret is the second most powerful emotion to love. We experience it daily. It might not be these like big, huge life regrets, you guys. It can be as simple as, I had Captain Crunch for 3 meals on Sunday. Fun fact, I really did, which was yesterday. I had Captain Crunch all 3 meals. I really fucking wanted it before Morning Meltdown 100. Did I regret it? For sure. Did I love it? Yeah, but I regretted it. We have regrets daily. It doesn't have to be as like big and deep as like, I regret, I don't know, shitting in front of my husband. Okay, I can't think of one right now, but just like, it doesn't have to be these big things, you guys, but we do experience regret every single day. And I hate that phrase of like, no regrets, no regrets. I can't stand that because it's bullshit. Everybody has regrets. But if you learn to shift your mindset around the word regret, it can be so fucking powerful, you guys. Regret changed my business. Regret changed my business. In October, when those 7 girls quit who I thought were my best friends, my lifers, my business builders, I really used regret that I wasn't 100% invested in my business. I wasn't 100% invested in myself. That regret propelled me to the next level. So regret helps you to learn from your mistakes and to do better in the future. And that we all have the opportunity to choose a new path and react differently. So I've since then at Summit, another fun fact, 3 more of my coaches quit and they still showed up. Super fun. But I could choose to react in this way, which is how I did in the past, or I could choose a new path. Regret has taught me so much in my life and in my business. So I want you guys to really think about your regrets and to learn how to use those to propel your life and your business forward. Okay? All right. Now, that was kind of like all the mindset stuff, okay, you guys? Now we're going to dive into how do you actually see success in this business? All of those are like prerequisites to get you to right here, okay? Now, these 3 things right here that I'm going to talk to you guys about, these are my 3 goals every single month. These were my goals my first week as a coach, and they still are to this day. These are my goals every single month, regardless of if you're part-time, full-time, 10-star, 20-star, 50-star, how fucking cool would that be? But these are my goals every single month. First thing, I have and always have hit Success Club 6 every single month. That has to be your non-negotiable goal every single month. Also, the reason why I've never dropped rank is because I hit Emerald every month in both my business center and my boyfriend's. Well, he hits Emerald, okay? Every single month, non-negotiable. And consistency is everything. When I was first starting this business, I was reaching out to anywhere from like 50 to 62 people daily, 7 days a week, not 5 days, 7 days a week. That's why I was producing those big numbers. And I'm going to kind of jump to the Talk to More People one real quick, because that is why I was able and am able to be a diamond full-time coach. Because I know I can't rely on my coaches to do their job. I can't force them to do it. I can't make them see or feel the belief that I feel in this business. I can't make them see the value or work hard for it. So I knew there was something that I could control. I could control how many people I talk to every day. So my goal every month is I need to talk to more people. I need to talk to more people. If you can't hit Success Club 6 by talking to 10 people a day, you need to up your number. Talk to 30, 40, 50. If you don't have those people, go get them. You're being lazy. Sorry, that really did sound mean. But you need to go and find new followers. You need to go find your tribe. Grow your following. It's your job to. And you need to pick your number and stick to it. I sent 62 invites every day as a full-time teacher. I would sit in my car 15 minutes before school started, in my car with the heat on, before I went in to go teach my 33 kiddos. I would sit there and I would send 31 invites every single morning before I walked in the school doors. Before I ran off to the district, ran off to my meetings, I would sit in my car after school and send 31 follow-ups or 31 more reach outs. And this is to people who are following me, liking my stories, or watching my stories, liking my posts. 62 every day, non-negotiable, even on Saturdays and Sundays. Now, I communicated this with my boyfriend, who was very against this business. I let him see me invite. I had him watch me in bed, look at what I was doing. Every single Saturday and Sunday morning, before I got up out of bed, my invites were done. Okay? And just remember that no is not no forever. I said no to Kate 5 times before I said yes, because I thought a boot camp was a Spartan military running race. I literally was like, what the fuck is a boot camp? And just like, was like, nope, deuces, have fun running your fucking marathon. She reached out to me 4 more times and I signed up with her because she showed up every day. And that's where this middle part comes into play. Proof of the product. You have to, as an active coach, be on a PV of 90, drinking Shakeology and or pre and post workout every single day. You should not have bags of Shakeology inside your pantry. You should not. You need to be drinking that shit. Make the time for it every single day. You need to start and finish every program you do and get some motherfucking results and share your journey. Now, when you guys look at these 3 things, you will, or you should be able to look and reflect and think, where could I improve on in this business? For me, I know that my missing link in this business, the reason why I'm not at the level of success that I crave is that middle part right there. And you want to know my boyfriend and why my boyfriend and family weren't supportive of me with this business? I asked them finally, because I never had. But I was like, why are you guys so against what I'm doing? It makes me happy. It makes me feel fulfilled. I'm finally feel like I'm back to like the real Michaela. And they said, well, you're a health and fitness coach, right? And I was like, yes. You're the same weight you were when you started 1.5 years ago. Gut check. That's why. I was not proof of the product. Who the fuck is going to sign up with somebody who doesn't get results? Right? I know my missing link. I know my weaknesses. That's where I'm focusing on. Now, that doesn't mean I'm not going to do the other 2 things. Those are non-negotiables. The business part, I got that on lock, but I know where I need to really focus on to take my business to the next level. But I want you guys to remember these 3 things. These are your non-negotiables every single month, okay? All right. Now, I wanted to kind of share with you guys how I'm able to hit high Success Club numbers. I'm not hitting 80 like I was before. Like 80 was like my average each month. Now I'm at about Success Club 40s, usually about my average. But the way that I hit those numbers and achieve those things is with this kind of mentality and this mindset. First off, this business is a gift. You have to pay this gift forward. And I know you guys have heard that before. We are in a health and fitness business and we are here to change lives. So if you are not hitting Success Club, you are not serving anybody. Yes, you might be serving yourself, which is awesome. That's so important. That's part of our job. But it's a little selfish, don't you think? So if you are not hitting Success Club 6, you're not changing lives. And if that's a part of your why is to help people, you have to hit Success Club to really be helping people, right? We have the ability to change the course of someone's life. Kate gave me hope. When I watched her stories, she gave me hope, and she was that light that I could not find for a very long time. And you need to understand and you need to know the fact that you are a coach and a leader. Kate showed up. Fun fact about Kate too. When I signed up with Kate, she had 500 followers. Her pictures had no presets, no filters, and she took like probably all mirror selfies. I signed up with her because she showed up as a coach and a leader on day 1. I saw her start the obsession and I watched her every morning at 4 a.m. in my bed, and I was just so depressed and I didn't want to go to work. She gave me light and she gave me hope. And that's where you need to be that light for others, because you never know who is craving and desperately needs that light. You have to show others what they are capable of. Kate was a full-time teacher, a girls basketball coach, planning her wedding. I resonated with so much of her story that I looked at Kate and I said, damn, if she could do it, then I could do it too. You have to be there for the other yous of the world. Kate was showing up for the other Kates of the world. That is what I always have to think about. And that you attract who and what you embody. So if you feel like shit, you are going to attract shit. And I'm here to tell you, I've attracted the shit, like the shittiest of the shits. Diarrhea shit. That's what I've attracted before. But I was that. That's the thing, you guys, is I know exactly why that happened because I was that, right? So you have to be the dream coach that you desire to attract, okay? And last thing, this is also on one of my many sticky notes. I have 5,000 fucking sticky notes. But I read this to myself every single morning because as a 3, I'm really big on success. And I don't feel that I am worthy, or I don't feel like people will like me if I'm not successful, if I don't accomplish the things that I say that I'm going to. So I read this to myself every single morning and it helps me. On the day or with the months when I don't hit Success Club 40 like I like to, minimum, this is what I read to myself when I hit Success Club 38 and it pisses me the fuck off. This is what I read to myself, okay? Love yourself. Love your journey. Love your workouts. Love the food you nourish your body with. That's a big one for me. Love the food you nourish your body with. Pop-Tarts do not nourish you as much as I may love them. They don't nourish you. Love your family. Love your spouse. And love your tribe. I just read these to myself and it instantly calms me down and it puts me back. I don't know, it just puts things back in perspective for me. Because I'm really hard on myself, I have to just read those things to myself every single morning. So I wanted to share that with you guys because those things right there help me to accomplish these 3 things that I shared with you guys right there. I have to think about those things and remember those things on the days when it's hard, okay? All right, and I think there's just one more, yeah. This is my last slide, okay. So, okay. Last thing, you guys, this is my favorite quote in the entire world. It's from the book that I read before I quit teaching. It's called The Leap of Your Life. It's by Tommy Baker. I actually might have it right next to me because I literally look at these quotes daily. Hold on. I'm going to show you guys real quick. This is the book that I read before I quit teaching. And some of the pages are still wilty because I cried so much because it was just, I'm really just like a total sap. But sidebar, regardless, this is my favorite quote and I wanted to share it with you guys because I, for the longest time, would say things like, I'm going to start on Monday. I'm going to start on Monday because I ate Captain Crunch for 3 meals. I'm going to start on Monday, or I'm going to start tomorrow because I really just want to watch Game of Thrones with Alex all day. Or you know what, not this summer. I'm going to start it once the school year starts. I can't even tell you how many times that I said that too. But no, guys, not on Monday, not tomorrow, not this summer. Start today. With all those things that I talked about, shift your mindset, do those business things to move your business forward, and you will achieve that level of success that you crave. But let me read this quote to you guys real quick. You can be, do, and have everything you desire if you are willing to make the decision that you will take obsessive action on your goals every day. And most importantly, on the day you don't want to or don't feel like it. That quote right there hit me so hard when I read that because I knew that I desired to be a kick-ass stay-at-home mom who was going to be the most extra soccer mom or chess mom. I don't care. I'm going to make the best fucking goodie bags for those kids at that chess match or that soccer game. Their like orange slices are going to be in like shapes of hearts. I'm so pumped to be a mom. I cannot fucking wait. So I knew if I wanted to be the wife and the mother that I desire to be, I have to take obsessive action on my goals every day. I knew being a full-time teacher wasn't going to lead me to a place where I would be able to do that living in Southern California. So I had to do the things in this business that scared the living shit out of me. Talking on my story scared the shit out of me before, you guys. Reaching out to people, inviting them, scared the shit out of me. Want to know why it scared the shit out of me? Because I wasn't really in love with my journey. I wasn't doing the workouts. I wasn't drinking the shake. So yeah, you're going to feel salesy if you're not 100% invested in your journey. So I read this quote every freaking day since I read this book. It's just helped me a lot to just know that what I desire, what I crave in this life and in this business is going to come from me taking that action every day, even on the days when I don't feel like it. Okay. All right, guys. So that was it. I know I came at you guys so hard, but I hope that that call was helpful and that it breathed some belief back into you guys and just lets you know how fucking capable you guys are. Let me stop sharing my screen real quick. Hold on. Okay.
Oh my gosh, Mechaela, that was seriously fire. Like, does anybody else feel like they have permanent goosebumps, like, or their neck is gonna like have a kink in it from like nodding the whole time? And I have like pages and pages of notes. So, okay, we have a couple minutes, guys. So if you want to put questions in the chat, I will field them for you. And Mechaela, I should have done a disclaimer before you started. I didn't know you were so jazzed to be a mom that our team is like pregnancy baby city right now. So you may get pregnant tonight. So I'm just kidding. But
my ovary, don't tell me that. Oh my God. Okay, sorry.
We have like one a month. Like we have for months. And we still have more coming. Prego vibes. Yeah, seriously, there's a lot. So you guys, if you have questions, put them in the chat real quick. And yeah, I think everybody's gonna take after you, Mechaela, and like fill their space with Post-it notes and reminders. But it's seriously, I mean, you guys know this about me too. Like I have though like my goals and my affirmations written on my computer because otherwise I won't remember them and I won't read them. And you have to kind of like trick yourself, you know. No questions? Gotta wait like an awkward 10 more seconds. What PD book did you read when you wanted to quit? There you go.
Leap of Your Life, which PS, I did want to quit my job way before Beachbody, which was hard because I felt like my boyfriend and my family thought that Beachbody made me quit teaching, but it was like the exact opposite of that. But a question that I do get asked a lot is, how did you hit diamond in a month? My coach told me I had to. That's how. Like Kate told me, okay, so you're going to sign up 2 people today. And I was like, who the fuck do I sign up in one day? And she's like, you're going to sign up your boyfriend and then your best friend. And I was like, okay, cool. So I hit the first rank in 4 hours. And then she said, okay, cool. Now you're going to hit diamond in 30 days. And I was like, what's diamond? Like, I don't even have a fucking diamond ring yet. Like, can I hit that first? And so she had said, draw out 12 bubbles. Kate had me draw out 12 bubbles, nothing fancy, you guys. And she said, fill those bubbles with names. I hit diamond in 30 days. But it's because there was no other option not to. So I made the decision. I did what my coach told me to. I followed the tracker. And she said, if you want to know how to do that, follow this tracker every day, 7 days, every single week. And you can't invite 5 people, make that number like 50. I was like, okay, do what your coach says.
And you probably didn't like sit there feeling like this is so hard because you didn't know any different.
Exactly.
You know, I heard this on a different team call once, like it was a guy saying it and it was so true. Like he was like, you know what girls are really good at in this business? Overcomplicating everything. Like this business is so easy and it's super simple. It takes hard work, but really it's easy. Like if you're willing to do the work, like it's really easy stuff that we have to do. But he's like, but you guys are like annoyingly good at overcomplicating fucking everything. So, yeah, I just thought that was funny. We're so good at it. How did you go about reaching out to people that you didn't know?
When it comes to like my actual script, I'm very tough love whenever I get asked like, oh, like, what's your script? you need to make your own script because you definitely don't talk in the same way that I do. I'm super blunt, brash, to the point. I don't really like to sugarcoat things. I loved and respected the fact that when Kate reached out to me, she led with, hey, do you want to join my boot camp? That was literally the exact reach out that Kate gave to me. Did I know what a boot camp was? No. But that gave me the invite to watch her stories. Then I very quickly figured out a boot camp wasn't a Spartan military running race and that it was this really awesome home workout thing. And I was like, okay, cool. Maybe I could do this. But the way that I reach out to people is the way in which I liked being reached out to. Because I had a lot of teacher Beachbody coaches reach out to me before I chose to sign up with Kate. One of them was like, oh my gosh, girl, I love your mascara. Where did you, like, which one do you use? So I was like pumped. I was like, wait, she likes my lashes? Okay, cool. So I was like telling her all the details about my mascara. And then literally the next day was like, hey, so I'm running this like accountability group. And I was like, really? Did you like not like my mascara? Did you not like my fucking lashes? So I don't like small talk. Not my thing at all. So I always lead with the invite. But what I appreciated about Kate and what I liked about her is that she built the relationship in between every single invite. Because remember, she invited me 5 times before I said yes. She was the only person who was cheering me on when I did Tone It Up. So I kind of invite in the same way because I really respected that about her. It wasn't just invite, and you just keep following up with that person, but there's no relationship building in between. So I lead with the invite with, hey, sister, I want you to rock this with me. And they're like, rock what? What are we rocking? And then I love when they ask me that because then I'll let them know what it's all about. And I always respond back in a voice memo or a voice message or a voice thing. Or I do it with the camera if I want them to like see and feel how I would reach out to them. So I don't like to like word vomit. Hey, love, I'm running this 100 workout program group, blah, 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 blah. It's 20 to 30 minutes long. No, you're going to do that in a voice memo. Well, at least that's what I like to do. I like to do that in a voice memo. I like them to hear how excited I am about this program when they hear my voice or when they see my face. So I am very simple with my initial reach out. It's, hey, do you want to join my boot camp? Or, hey, do you want to rock this shit with me? I do say, hey, do you want to rock this shit with me? I talk like that though. So it doesn't come off weird because the people who I invite are watching my stories. That's predominantly where I invite from because I usually get about 5,000 to 6,000 people watching my stories. I have like 12,000 followers. Fun fact, I grew that in a year and a half of coaching. I had my teacher Instagram for 2.5 years and I had 2,000 followers when I started coaching. I grew it to 12.4 thousand in a year and a half by posting every day, showing the fuck up. Okay. So I reach out to the people who watch my stories and they know what I'm all about. If they're watching my stories, they know that I curse, they know that I'm doing workouts, and they know that I'm drinking a shake, right? So I don't feel weird at all asking them to join me in my next boot camp or to join me on this journey. So that's how I reach out to people who I don't know. But I never reach out to people who don't follow me or who don't watch my stories.
Love that. I think it's so important to remember, like, and there are people who are like, I'm like you, I don't like small talk, like ever about anything, but there are people who like cringe hearing that. Like they're like, they like live for small talk, you know, but so you do what is in your heart. I love that. When people quit or your friends like left you, in the business, how did you deal with that?
Ooh, still dealing with that, honestly, Danielle. And that's just the harsh reality of, I think, health and fitness and being in this industry is I have to remember that I quit on myself. I can't even count how many times that I've quit on myself. It's the hardest industry to be in because there will always be a justifiable excuse for why somebody can't show up for themselves. What I had to learn was that it's not on me. It's not my fault. Being a 3-wing 2, I'm a people pleaser as well. So I took those people quitting very personally, but I just had to remember I can't press play for them. I can't spoon feed them what they need to eat. And I can't make them invite. I can't make them talk to people. I can give them every tool, roadmap to be successful, but it's up to them on if they actually choose to do it or not. So I always lead with grace. So that's big, is I lead with grace. And I just think, you know what, this person has to be going through a hard time right now, whether it be with their spouse, with their family, with their job. Like, you just never know, you guys, what's going on behind closed doors. And when those 7 girls quit last year, I did not react from a state of grace. I was so offended, and I just took it so personally. And I was like, what do you mean you're quitting? Like, what did I do wrong? Like, why would you do this? You just hit diamond this week. Like, and I just really struggled with taking it personally. And what I didn't realize as I started to watch their stories and stuff, 2 of the girls were dealing with grief. One of them got broken up with. You just never know what is going on. Does it break your heart when they do it? Absolutely, because you see so much potential in them. But I just lead from a place of grace, and I just know that it's not on me, it's on them. And I'm just going to keep on finding the people who want the same things that I want, who crave the life that I crave, and who want to do it together. So that's kind of how I'm currently still dealing with it, because it hasn't stopped. So
and to be blunt, like it doesn't. It's an ongoing, our business is a revolving door, and that's why hitting Success Club is so important, not just for the business, but for like your soul too, because the people that you surround yourself with and are working with, like, they fill your cup. Like I shared in our morning meltdown group today, like, I didn't want to work out. I'm so pregnant. I'm like so over it. But everybody was so positive that, I mean, those are the people, like, those are my people for the next 100 days. And some people might quit, and some people, you know, but some people will still be here, and some people will become some of your best friendships and stuff. And your life will be better because of it. Okay. Anyways. And then this is a great question to end this on. I love this question from Whitney. Will you share with everybody, Mechaela, what is your business goal by Summit next year?
Whitney, I love that question. That's probably the best question that I've ever been asked, because if you guys don't know what you're going to be doing at Summit next year, you need to like write that shit down ASAP. But what I envision at Summit next year, 2020, I'm going to have a sea of yellow. And okay, I'm going to explain what that means. But I am obsessed with the color yellow, and I just truly want my team to be a light. I know that I was put on this earth by God, the universe, whatever the fuck you believe in, insert it there. I was put on this earth to be a light for others. So I want there to be a sea of yellow. And I saw this at a Super Saturday. It was this like, at Summit this year. I saw this like sea of red, like all these people in like red dresses and like red outfits. And I was like, what the fuck are they? That looks awesome. And I saw not one person, when they were taking their pictures, not one person was sitting alone or standing alone. Every single person had somebody to talk to, and just, I could feel the joy when I walked past them. I had no idea who these people were, but I saw this sea of red, and I was like, I want that. So at Summit next year, I'm going to have a sea of yellow. I don't care if my girls are wearing like hoochie ass slutty dresses with their ass out, go for it. Or if they wear like a yellow blazer, get it. I just want a sea of yellow. So that means I'm going to have women on my team bringing people on their own team. I will be a elite coach. Actually, not I. Team Glow and Grow will be an elite team. And I will have 5 2-star diamond coaches as well. So 5 women on Team Glow and Grow who are at 2-star diamond, building lives of freedom for them and their families. So that's where I'm going to be at Summit next year. Hope to see you guys on stage with me.
Yeah. And that's going to happen because you have also like envisioned not just like, I'm going to be an elite coach, like what that means and the things that come along with that. And like, it's just, I envisioned it for you. And that's super, super powerful goal setting, guys. It's so much more powerful than like, I'm going to walk the stage. Well, walk the stage is what, you know, and like the fact, and I just love you even more because yellow is my favorite color. And I know, did we just become best friends? So anyways, Mechaela, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. This has been absolutely incredible. And you know, really, I think life-changing, not just from the business standpoint, but you know, that's something I love about this business is how much we grow as just people. And just like you said, like your dream job is to be a kick-ass mom, like, and Beachbody can be that avenue, and that's just really freaking cool. So thank you so much, mechaela. Christina M., you are our winner, girl. You are on fire. Like, you have a lucky streak going on. So I do have your address. So I don't need you to DM it to me. And you guys, thank you for being on live, and go freaking crush it. Have a good night.